What's going on, YouTube? I'd like to welcome you to What's Wild Out Here, the channel bringing you the wildest stories from around the world. And today ain't no different, so hit that like and subscribe button because it's wild out here, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Today's story comes from Maine. A toddler has been shot dead during an argument between two brothers over a Carhartt t-shirt. A Wells man has been charged with murder in the shooting death of his nearly 2-year-old niece and is being held without bail. Andrew Huber-Young, 19, is charged with the May 21st shooting death of Octavia Jean Huber-Young. He also shot his father and brother during the altercation at the family's home on Crediford Road in Wells, Maine. Huber-Young appeared via Zoom from York County Jail, where he sat behind a table clothed in a paper hospital gown and surgical mask. He spoke only to acknowledge that he understood the charges against him. His court-appointed attorney did not contest a finding of probable cause. Justice Richard Mulhern ordered Huber-Young to have no contact with his father and brother, who were both shot, or with Samantha Higgins, Octavia Huber-Young's mother. For the case to proceed, Huber-Young must be indicted by a grand jury, which could take 2 months. Police have said the shooting occurred after an argument between Andrew Huber-Young and his brother Ethan Huber-Young, Octavia's father. After the shooting Saturday afternoon, police said Huber-Young drove himself to the Wells police station, picked up the lobby telephone, and told a 911 dispatcher what he had just done. "I fucked up and accidentally shot at my fucking family," he said, according to police. When the dispatcher asked where the gun was, Huber-Young said it was in the car. Police then executed a search warrant on the car he had driven to the police station and found a .22 caliber handgun in the trunk. Casings were later found at the family's home. The argument between the brothers began at some point in the morning in the family's home, when Andrew noticed Ethan wearing one of his Carhartt t-shirts, and the fight escalated when Ethan changed into a second t-shirt also belonging to his brother. Then Candace Hubert, her husband, Mark Evans Young, Ethan, and Octavia left briefly, leaving Andrew alone at home. When they returned, Ethan found that Andrew had been inside his bedroom and destroyed some of his belongings. Ethan in return destroyed Andrew's hamster cage. Andrew's parents threw him out and took his house key. Throughout the afternoon, the brothers kept antagonizing each other via text message until Andrew returned a little before 4:30 p.m. In the trunk of his car was his father's .22 caliber pistol that he had taken earlier in the day without permission. He attempted to get inside the house, but the door was locked. Andrew Huber-Young approached the house from the deck and could see his mother inside, holding Ethan back from engaging with him. When he raised the pistol, he saw his mother duck before he fired through the door. Candace Huber said she spoke to her son through the locked glass door when he returned to the house and told him she would take care of his hamster, and that he then went back to his car and returned with the gun. Then she heard gunshots. After the shooting, Candace saw Ethan with Octavia in his arms. Ethan was screaming and telling her they needed to go. Candace, Mark, Ethan, and Octavia got in her car and left. Andrew was standing in the driveway next to his car as they drove away. It's unclear how many shots were fired. At least one round passed through the home's glass side door, according to police. At the hospital, Young, 56, and Ethan Huber-Young, 22, told police that Ethan had been holding the baby and tried to run into the first-floor bedroom when he saw the gun, but he and his daughter were both shot anyway. Doctors treated Young for a non-life-threatening wound to his face. Ethan Huber-Young was shot through the shoulder and was treated and released. It's unclear where Octavia was in the home when she was shot. A woman who identified herself as a friend of Octavia's mother set up a GoFundMe campaign after the shooting, and it had raised $6,500 to support the mother by Tuesday afternoon. She said in the description of the fundraiser that Samantha Higgins had another daughter and an additional one is on the way. Enduring such a loss is going to be an extremely emotional process, and we would like to see that she gets help financially so that she can be with family during this time. This is a wild story, y'all. Let us know what y'all think about these two brothers in the comments. And like always, stay safe and stay aware. And remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time on This Wild Out Here.